Want to grow your business? Get in front of the biggest audience in town. Advertise on Jay and Laney J Live. Every morning, thousands tune in for the hottest topics, laughs, and must-hear moments. That means your ad gets heard by an engaged audience ready to take action. So make your brand part of the conversation. Advertise with Jay and Laney J Live and watch your business grow. Call Best Country 106 today at 580-584-3388.
Jay and Laney J Live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. on Best Country 106. Warning, Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
Wake up, don't just lay there like cold granite stone. Wake up.
Good morning, Renee. What's up, Ray? What's up, Devin? What's up, Terry? What's up, Frank?
Gotta wake up,
What's up, Bravely? What's up, Chris? What's up, chat?
Calling out, get up, get a move on. Get up, what's taking so long? Get up, get a move on.
How is everybody? Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. Put your hands together.
That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J Live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J.
Ooh, good morning to you.
How are we today?
I'm outstanding. How are you today?
I'm good.
Yeah, did you have a happy Mother's Day?
Yes.
Yeah? Well, you had to think about that for a second.
Well, I mean, there's some things happened.
Uh-oh.
But, we'll be okay.
Well, can we talk about it on the radio? Maybe later.
Yeah, we better not talk about that. We could talk about what made my weekend horrible.
Uh-oh, what happened?
My dog died on Saturday.
Aww.
I'm
sorry to hear that.
Very upset about it. Yeah.
Aww.
So there was we let her out, to go to the bathroom and stuff like that. We have outside dogs, they play. She doesn't run off. That is not normal. And a dog that was hanging with a neighbor's dog killed her.
Oh, no, never a good thing.
Yeah, so it was a very, very hard weekend. That was Saturday.
Oh, no.
It was just...
That was the kickoff of the Mother's Day celebration, basically.
Man, I'm telling you, it was horrible.
Oh, man.
Horrible. It's still horrible. I miss her.
Which one was it?
Lucy.
Oh.
My little Uranian, my little Yorkie Pomeranian.
Yeah.
I'm very upset about that.
Oh,
so,
man.
I'm telling you, I'm heartbroken. Like, I have been so sad.
Well, I didn't notice when you came in this morning.
That's
you were just as bubbly as ever. You were trying hard.
Hang it at the door,
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
like,
sorry I brought it up.
No. I talk about it. I'm going to cry. Like, it's sad. My daughter's devastated. Even my dad is so funny because she would always sit with my dad. And then when I would come home, boy, she'd be right there with me. So Dad always called her his little turncoat because, she would jump. But Dad and I, we went and found her and we buried her. And, so Nala wasn't home for that, which I'm really glad for her.
Right.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
She was getting her hair done, which took 2 days. but yes, I was glad she wasn't home for that. But, it's okay.
I saw this this morning, and I thought it was appropriate for us to announce it this morning. This is from Hochtown, Oklahoma Facebook page. It's a group page. And Danielle Moore posted this morning. She says about 5 hours ago, so about 2 a.m. this morning, she posted, "My son went hiking at Many Rivers Retreat today around the river. His phone died tonight, and the sheriff is trying to help locate him. If anyone sees him, please message me or call the sheriff's office. He was grieving the loss of his father on Mother's Day and wandered a little too far. If anyone can help search, please DM her." And that was at that was at Many Rivers Retreat last night about 2 a.m. There's a picture of the gentleman here. He was wearing a black sweatshirt and joggers and tennis shoes with a New Orleans Saints cap. He's about 5'11", 250 pounds, and he has now been gone. This was 4 hours ago. He had been gone 24 hours at that point. So again, his phone died as they were trying to navigate him back. So again, I don't know. I'm sure there's some sort of search party going on this morning, setting up, if not already out, as the sun has been out now for a while. But again, Danielle, she's looking for her son who, maybe due to the grieving, just kind of wandered off a little further than he thought he was, and that's possible in the woods out there for sure.
I seen another post of hers where she said that he's been gone almost 24 hours. The cell phone had died while they were trying to navigate him back to where they were.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point they were talking to
Correct.
him.
Correct.
And then it died. When you're in the woods, you don't know which way is which most of the time.
Especially if it's woods you've never been to.
Yeah. And I was feeling bad. I was like, man, we need to take the show on the road to go find this guy. I feel bad. But the sheriff is involved.
Yes.
So they'll get the proper stuff, and I'm sure they'll be able to find him. It's probably going to be a lot easier in the daylight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I could text Bruce and see if they found him.
Or have him let us know when they do.
Yeah.
That way we'll make the announcement.
Yeah, I will.
All
Because that's so yeah.
Anytime you're in a new place where there's wilderness, you have bears, things of that nature, you fear for someone who's not familiar with the area.
That's
sure.
right. Oh yeah, and that's I can see you wandering off when you get out there, and it's so nice in the woods and quiet. You
Yep.
just kind of get turned around. I mean, I've
It's easy
done
to
it
do.
before.
Absolutely. It's easy to do in woods we're very familiar with.
That's right. That's
So,
right.
Again, we definitely want to know if you happen to see this gentleman out, or if you know that he has been found. When he does get found safe, we would love to make that announcement this morning. Man, lots to talk about. I had a good Mother's Day.
You did?
Yeah, got to hang out with the wife. Didn't do a whole lot. Of course, Sunday morning church, and then we ate lunch together and chilled and did
Good.
very little.
Good.
I said, "What do you want to do?" She said, "Nothing." I was like, "Cool."
That's
then-
what my mom said too.
But then she lied and did some floors,
Well,
cleaned some
could-
floors.
yeah,
I couldn't
she's-
tell her don't.
Right.
It's her day.
Yeah. You got to let her do that.
Yeah. So
You got to let her do that.
but she was gone Saturday, so part of Saturday anyway. So Saturday I did some power washing,
Cool.
cleaned up the front area a little bit
That
for
was
her.
not bad.
Something
She
she had been
liked
asking
that.
me to do for a little while now.
Yeah.
Anytime a man has been asked multiple times to do something, and then he does it on a super special day, she doesn't look at it and say, "Oh, what a nice guy." She's like, "Man, I wish you'd have did that before."
I don't blame her.
Yeah,
Just like get it together.
yeah, exactly. I've never been very good at Mother's Day.
Why? Just not
I don't know.
just not something you're
I don't.
good at.
I don't guess I'm very good at any celebratory
I
day, to
mean,
be
that's
honest with you.
okay. That's
morning.
okay.
Good morning,
No,
everybody.
It's all right.
Yeah,
At least you make an attempt. I mean, you could just do nothing
if you're
at all.
as horrible as I am and you fail miserably, it's not too late, because you could stop by Youngbloods today
You can absolutely go
and
by
make up
Youngbloods.
for Mother's Day.
They'll be open, and you could definitely help mom out if or your wife. If
That's
you need to
true.
Get something for her.
Maybe you messed up,
Yeah.
forgot to cook her dinner, breakfast in bed, whatever it was.
Yeah, you can make up for it at Youngbloods. I'm telling you, they're right over here at 2nd and Main in downtown Brookville. They've got Pandora jewelry. They have ladies' clothes, wallets, Vera Bradley. They've got Consuela, Hobo, Bed Stew, all kinds of clothes and wallets and beautiful things for the ladies. Home decor, couches, beds.
They got it all.
Bedding. They really do. They have everything. So there is nothing really that's not there. You can find that lady a gift.
Exactly.
Your mom, your wife, whoever you are.
They got it.
Yeah, they do have it.
Youngbloods.
Beautiful gift wrapping. And again, they're at 2nd and Main. It's Youngbloods Mercantile. Their outside of their building is just as beautiful as the inside.
Ooh.
Yeah. Irene and Loretta will definitely fix you guys up. So go see them today. They
Today.
open at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, you already messed up. So
Yeah.
Go
They're
ahead.
open 10 to 5:30 today. Don't
Get
be
her
trying to
done.
slide in at the last minute.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, they're awesome ladies.
You know better.
Yes, you do.
So do better. You know
That's
better,
right.
so do better.
Yes. Do better.
Do better. Hey, big shout out to the Wright City Lumberjacks, who are back-to-back state champions in high school baseball, baby.
Ain't that just awesome?
That's I was listening to the call here Saturday, as many were looking at the statistics on our website, and yeah, big shout out as Joel and coach. Excuse me, my bad. The coaches on the call, Coach Dickerson and Coach Converse, they said they were like, all right, well, unfortunately, there will be no post-game show as we're going to go out to the field and help celebrate this win with our team. I was like, duh, Coach, get out of here. Get on down the line. So
I have a friend who lives in Wright City, and he told me, he's like, Wright City's about to be lit in an hour.
Oh yeah,
because they were coming home, and the whole town was waiting on them.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I seen a post where someone said, "Hey, what's going on in Wright City?" I seen the fire truck. So I don't know what it was.
All the
was
people's
like,
out there.
The state champs are coming home. What do y'all expect?
What you mean?
Apparently there was something else going on.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. But anyway, it was I'm sure they had a great time Saturday night when they got home.
Absolutely.
Super proud of those boys. That's awesome.
That is cool.
They won the state championship for fall baseball and spring baseball.
Absolutely.
So yeah, great job, guys. That's awesome.
Big time right there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Double state champs.
That's right.
I thought this was kind of neat. Today is National Odometer Day.
Oh.
I was thinking of having people just randomly tell us what their odometer says today. That's what the mileage is, right? Odometer.
Yeah.
Randomly tell us the mileage. And I'm gonna write a number down, and whoever's number's closest, I'm just gonna give them a prize.
Okay.
Maybe some movie tickets. What do you think?
Whoever's closest to what?
To the odometer reading that I write down right now.
Oh, okay. I think that's cool. Somebody acting up. Let me see.
All right, hold on.
All right. Just write it down, you guys. What's your odometer reading? I did not.
All right, got it.
Got it?
All right, boom. All right, I wrote down the odometer reading there. I'll let Laney J see it.
Okay.
All right. The person with the closest odometer reading on their car. You may want to pick your oldest car. I'll just put it that way. I'll say this. If you have two vehicles, don't go with the new one.
Yeah, use the, yeah.
It's a larger number than Taylor's, for example, 18,438. It's going to be more than that. So maybe go with the husband's car in this case, Taylor.
Okay. All right, you guys.
Oh, Lisa says she has 250,000 even. It's hard to hit that. You should take a picture of that, Lisa. It's probably going to be good. What do you call it? Luck.
Well,
anytime you can get that even number on your odometer. Have you ever taken a picture of your odometer, Laney J?
I have.
Which one? What numbers?
This car.
Right. Which numbers?
What do you mean, which number?
Why did you take? It was a specific number usually. What was the number?
It was 44,444, and it was 44 degrees.
Oh wow, that's even cooler.
It had said that it was 42 degrees,
yeah.
And then when I took the picture and looked at it, like it was 44.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was like, "What in the world?" It was just crazy. And my niece likes the number 4, so I sent it to her, and I was like, "Look at this."
All right, Chet. I might go ahead and just give somebody the most. Look at the number Chet Allen Taylor just wrote on our Facebook Live, Laney J.
Uh-oh.
If you have, I pulled it up on the Facebook Live there. Also, I think,
wow.
I think I'm gonna take the highest as well. So Chet at 613,106. We may have to take. Okay, if you have the highest, I'm gonna have to take a photo of it.
That's from his log truck.
Yeah,
okay.
I see that. That's pretty cool.
Sheila got 272.
I see that.
Sheila.
Dang, Sheila.
Look, here you go.
Uh-oh.
See? It was all
4. Wow.
I know. I just thought it was cool.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah. So
that is
I had
really
to show
cool,
you that.
actually.
Yeah.
I think when I rotated over 77,777 miles, I took the picture on my car.
77,777.
777.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
was like, you had 777,000.
Yeah, I just rotated over $1 million in the Mustang now.
Chet said that's on his log truck. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Now, is that a work truck or do you own that truck, Chet? Should we allow work vehicles? Or is it just an odometer picture that we get that's the highest? Good morning, Tanya. Welcome to the show. Welcome, everybody. Of course, you can always join us in the chat at KKBI FM via Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok as well. Laney J, give us a little teaser of what's coming up on Laney J's Lowdown.
Man, y'all don't want to hear this.
Uh-oh.
Do fidget spinners really work for stress and anxiety? I've got some answers for you guys. And a bride's journey over her hurt feelings regarding her 2 weddings.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Find out what's up when we come back with my lowdown.
Claire. When you're watching the Facebook Live or YouTube, when you're watching YouTube Live back,
yeah,
and I say clear, then it goes music plays. Music plays on the closed captioning.
Oh yeah. I like it.
Music plays. Clay has 1 million on his Peterbilt. Dad's gums. That's crazy.
Man, y'all.
That's like an advertisement right there. An advertisement.
I was about to say it right. 7. I remember my dad had a Pontiac car. Like he got when I was in kindergarten. And, he drove back and forth to Valiant. So, I think the car had over, it was over 300,000, but I don't know what the exact mileage was.
Yeah.
When it finally quit, they put flowers on it. I mean, this car was part of the family. He had it for sale. It was like, I had moved to Tulsa. I mean, I was 23, 24 years old. And Dad was still pushing that car. It was a good car.
Hey, we dropped a subscriber over the weekend. I wonder who it was.
Who was it?
I don't know. Wasn't any of our newbies. Must have been an oldie that hadn't come back yet. We're up to 38 team members, though. 2 more team members for the day, and we hit 40. That's cool. Aw. Got this one. You're awesome and love yous. We got you some love yous here.
Well, that's nice. Lisa was 250,000.
Sheila was 272, 39, 379.
I got that. Okay.
Cool.
I got even in my 97 Chevy. Now I'm walking on this water mixed with Johnny Walker Black.
Claire! I ain't coming back. Laura got on to me for having my phone on this weekend.
Uh-oh.
She was like, why you got your phone on? I was like, I just forgot to turn it off. She was like, well, 1 a.m. last night. It woke me up. I was like, my bad.
Whoopsies.
Dope.
What do you mean? Did we hear that? Helen Keller would have heard that. Helen Keller went on with some.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. Dude is too funny.
He's hilarious. Justin Danger Nunley.
Cellular has local customer service, tech support, phone financing, and trendy accessories. Check out their Freedom Plan, just $25 per line per month. Pine Cellular has locations in Broken Bow.
That's hilarious. So wrong. That is hilarious.
Giving back to the community and giving you coverage when it matters most. Pine Cellular.
Radio isn't just on the air, it's everywhere. Tune in live, catch up on our podcast network, and join the conversation on social media. Whether you're driving, working, or scrolling, we're bringing you the best music, news, and entertainment whenever and wherever you want. Listen live on Best Country 106.1 FM, stream our podcast on demand, and follow us at KKBI FM on social media for exclusive content, radio, podcast, and social. Connected just like you. Slide into our DMs. It's cool.
I like hearing Jay Laney say that.
It's cool.
Slide into our DMs. It's cool. That's right. It's time for Laney J's Lowdown.
Down. I kind of forgot what I was doing. All right. So we know fidget spinners have been out for several years now.
Yeah.
And they say that what they're for is, to like give some stress relief.
Yeah.
Life can feel overwhelming at times. It's not always possible to pause for a round of deep breaths or grounding exercises. So people have these fidget spinners.
Okay.
And that's what they do. They're supposed to distract you from, what you got going, what you're stressed about. They give you an outlet for excess energy, allowing the brain to redirect. There are some potential benefits of stress balls and fidget spinners. You can always try them. Do they really work? Well, it just depends on the person.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. They say, they can distract you by giving you something to do.
Yeah.
But you're not burning off a whole lot of energy by sitting there spinning.
Gotcha.
What it is it's just giving your mind something different to do. So there's no clear scientific evidence if they actually help. But grounding is a technique that can help you calm the nervous system and bring you back to present moment. Self-regulation is something that you could do as well. So there are plenty of other things that you can do other than trying a fidget spinner or a stress ball. I feel like they were originally developed for kids with ADHD, to try to help those. And they say it can really distract a child.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you were thinking about getting one of those, you could try some grounding and breathing exercises that can do the same thing for you and maybe even work a little bit better.
All right.
Okay, so here's the deal. Bridezilla is on social media complaining because she's having a wedding in Canada and a wedding in Europe to the same man.
Okay.
All right, and her grandparents are not attending either wedding. And they wanted to give her a monetary wedding gift, and she refuses to accept it. She said that her grandparents knew of both of the wedding dates before booking a flight to Europe. She said they're not old, and they're very active for their age. So, it would be easy for them to travel, but they choose not to go to her wedding. Either one of them. And she's mad. And she's like, okay, y'all, am I a bridezilla? Well, of course, half the people, the internet never disappoints.
Of
yes,
course.
you're a bridezilla.
Naturally.
Stop being like that. Don't be hurt.
It's your grandparents. Come on.
She said that her grandparents divide where they reside during the year by spending 6 months in Canada and 6 months in Europe.
Oh, so it's not like they're not traveling these places already.
Right, but
Gotcha.
They're leaving Europe before her wedding in Europe. So she's mad about it. And I'm just like, come on, she's like, you couldn't have waited a month. Well, this is what they do. So she's asking, am I a bridezilla? And part of the people are like, yeah, you're a bridezilla, but that's your grandparents. If they choose not to be there, they're sending you a gift.
Yeah, exactly. My dad, he doesn't fly. And my daughter's getting married at the end of this month in California. And my dad was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. It's a long drive. I'm getting older, that type of thing. And Julie was like, yeah, I wish you were there, but I understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, again, he doesn't drive. So there's a little different circumstances, whereas they pretty much go both of those locations all the time.
Yeah.
So, I could see being a little more upset if they were going to be there anyway, and they could have just postponed it by a month or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
But then again, why are you having a wedding in Canada and one in Europe? Come on now.
Weird.
What are you doing with your money?
Spending it.
You know what I mean? Like
they're spending it for sure.
You must have just money.
Yeah.
Just laying around in the bathroom.
Tell us you have more money than you need without saying it.
Yeah. She said that, her parents were even willing to meet him at the airport. I don't know. It's just crazy.
A grandparent is a grandparent, though. Come on now. You can't expect too much. At the end of my life, if my grandchild says I'm going to get married in Europe, if I'm up to the flight, I will make it for sure. But if I'm not up to it, yeah.
And sometimes, grandparents, they might be old, they might be older, and
Yeah.
they may be very active.
Yeah.
But maybe they just don't want to go. I mean, my thing is how many times you've been married. Maybe
Is
they're
this the
like-
first or the fourth one?
Spend a bunch of money coming to the first two. We
Yeah.
don't want to go to two more. I don't know. I don't think. I mean, of course, I'd be like, "Oh man, they ain't coming," but I wouldn't be
Yeah.
hateful to them,
Especially
at
if
all.
they're sending the gift. It's not
Yeah.
like they're just completely ghosting you.
I mean, it's their choice. They might not want to go, and I think that's okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm with you.
yeah, Bridezilla. Anyway, that's it for my lowdown.
All right. Thank you so much.
Y'all don't be selfish, people.
It's National Women's Checkup Day. Ladies,
Ooh.
what do you need to get checked up most? Generically, what do you need to get checked up most, Laney J?
Well, you got to get your
We've talked about the squishing,
you got to get the squishies.
which is a
Yearly thing.
yearly
for most
checkup
women.
for ladies.
Yep, after you turn like 40 or something.
Is that what it is?
So yeah, I think it's 40.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not that bad.
I like
It's really
it.
not, ladies. If you're worried about it and I had it done, don't worry.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. The place I go to, man, they just get you in and get you out. It's done.
Yeah.
So, you got to get your blood checked every year or so. If you got issues, it might have to be like every 6 months. But also, I have someone who's going through this right now, a female. If you are a young female and you got some odd stuff going on with your body,
Uh-huh.
and it feels like something might be wrong, it could be something as simple as having a deficiency in a hormone or a vitamin or something that you
Oh.
need. So if you were feeling odd, definitely
checked
get
out.
checked out.
Okay. I like
Yeah.
that. Thank
So,
you.
Yeah.
It is National Women's Checkup Day. So, when ladies, let's use Mother's Day as an example. Moms, you are worried about your husbands, your moms, your dads, your kids. You're worried about everybody else. Sometimes you don't feel like you have time to worry about yourself.
Right.
Well, that's why I imagine they put Ladies National Women's Checkup Day the day after Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Because
It's a good idea.
now everybody has focused on you, so now you should focus on you.
That's right. Every mom should take care of themselves. And believe me, I know when you're a mom, maybe it's because mothers are strong,
Yeah.
but I know that your wife would know this. And I, growing up, I seen my mom do this. Maybe it's because just moms are strong because, man, it's a hard job.
Yeah.
But a lot of people depend on moms, even if it's a sister or a brother or, a parent or whatever. Moms are always doing stuff,
Very true.
especially those who are organized and don't be messing around.
I don't know any of those.
Yeah. So, those, but, moms do. Moms get pulled in a lot of ways, but that's their job. And most women I know are proud and happy to be those type of moms.
Well, here's
So-
to you, moms.
That's right.
I did a Mother's Day gift while we talked about that, and it smashed instantly. Shout out to all y'all.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Let's see here. What else? Oh, of course, 6.5 minutes until we get into the impossible question. Have you read it this morning? What do you think about it?
I have. I thought it was pretty good.
You like it?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's not a Jay Lindley winner. Y'all can't let him win. I'm going to be mad.
Hey, here in radio, a lot of the time you may think about non-regional dialects. I think it was made most popular by Anchorman with Will Ferrell, practicing their non-regional dialects.
Okay.
Well, according to language experts, new trends say the Southern American accent is starting to die out. That's right. They say the Southern American accent is starting to die out. Now, if you live around here, you wouldn't believe that.
Let's say it ain't going nowhere.
Matter of fact, some folk turn it on. You can tell the twang is turned on with some of these folks around here.
I got a good example.
Okay, give it
It
to
might
me.
not be a good example.
Give me a bad example.
I was recording something the other day,
Mm.
and I recorded that particular line, so many times I got angry.
She was shouting in the studio. I could hear her in the other
I was
room.
like, "Oh,
I could hear her in
Jay,
my office.
come do this.
Yeah,
I was so mad, and I was like, you don't know, I'm gonna do this.
that's funny.
The redneck in me is not gonna ruin this for me.
Ah,
But I was trying to say photography,
Mhm.
and I was saying photography. And it was horrible. And I
love
would
it.
even say blah, 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 photography. And I would like separate it and I would stop. It's photography. And I would just slowly photography. And I was recording myself, right? So that way I could take the first part and the photography and put it together.
Yeah.
Didn't sound right. Sounded terrible. Or I was so mad. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm doing this.
I love it.
So I did it, and I don't know if I know the person who the commercial was for. She absolutely loved it.
Okay.
She didn't hit me back with you said photography 3 times. She didn't hit me back with that. So, I just hope it's okay.
I love it. Well, I think everybody should make their own decision right here, right now. Is it okay? Impossible questions up next.
If you're looking for the perfect photo without the awkward studio vibes, then it's time to book with Summer Scarborough Photography. Senior sessions that show off your style, sweet couple photos that capture the moment, and family portraits that are natural. Summer brings your visions to life in every session, whether it's cowboy boots by the creek or golden hour laughs in the pines. Call Summer today, 870-584-6932. Follow Summer Scarborough Photography on Facebook. Your memories deserve the best.
Log on to our website, seokradio.com. Best Country 106.
I'm telling you. That was horrible.
That was hard to do?
Y'all, I'm telling you, it's horrible.
Possum says it sounds fine.
Jay is going to come and do it. I can't do it. And I texted him, and I was like, I can't do this. And he's probably like, what is wrong with her?
I was wondering that when you were yelling at the screen.
I was so mad.
Ray says, didn't sound any different to me. Tiki says, you sounded great, Laney.
Thank you guys so much.
All right.
I'm telling you, I was like, she's going to text me back and be like, it's photography, not photography. But she didn't. Bruce said that he would let us know.
Awesome. Thank you so much. They do got a search party out going this morning?
Yes.
Perfect. We'll make that announcement right as we go into the impossible question. All right, chat. We have exactly 3 minutes. Actually, we can chat to you while the song's playing. And then we'll take a break right before. All good, Chicky, says Lisa. That's only acceptable from Lisa. No, kidding.
You call me Chicky? Chicky?
Chicky?
Lisa, did you, I sent you a message.
You got a message?
I was just making sure. I think she took care of someone who was here initially. All they kept talking about was
their poop.
Something, yeah.
I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They kept trying to get our attention with, did so's and so's poop on themselves? Did so's and so's poop? Every time we talk about something, they tried to talk about that.
And I didn't see it, and the person who let me know about it was like, "Y'all are savage," because neither one of y'all said a word.
100%. At this point, we just ignore the spammers, and if they super spam, then Lisa gets rid of them.
That's right.
She knows how we roll.
You done, punk.
You done. You get a 5-minute time out in the corner, and you come back, and if you spam some more, you're gone for life.
That's right.
Gone. Tiki and Lisa smashing goals and taking names. What's something? Oh, High Bears. Hi, Bears. We haven't High Bear today.
Hi, Bear.
Hi, Bear. All right, 1 minute till we jump into the impossible question lineup. What's up, David Berryhill, a.k.a. Soundhound? Hey, Wolford with 15 High Bears. Tiki with 10 High Bears. I think that's smashing some goals. Yup. Clear. What's next? We had the tickets last time. We had Happy Mother's Days. Ooh, y'all feeling some Shell energy? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Did you see Kanye West's song that he released over the weekend?
No, I didn't.
I can't even say the title, or we will be banned on all platforms.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Here, let me mute everything and I'll tell you.
I was going to look it up.
You going to look it up? Okay, yeah. Okay. She going to look it up. All right. We got the impossible question coming up next, guys. Thanks for the Shell energy there, Wolford. You're a rock star.
Broken Bow Lake,
gosh,
McCurtain
really?
County Skies, Hot Cup of Coffee, and Jay
It was
and
pulled off
Laney
of
J
most
Live.
platforms, but it's still getting a
Bigfoot's got it
ton of
all
views
on
on X.
Best Country 106.
Of course,
This
X is
event
going to leave it up no
may
matter
cause
what.
egos, broken lines, and lost lures, but with thousands of dollars
All right, Jack,
in cash
give
up
us
for grabs, don't miss
60
the 35th
seconds.
annual
We'll be
Travel
right
Jazz
back.
Festival, Saturday, May 24th, Memorial Day weekend. Head to Gillum, DeQueen, or Dirks Lakes. Set
Thank
your
you,
size at your
Tiki.
hook on the special $10,000
Not as
Reel the Lake
creepy.
prize on each lake if your winning
Keep on
numbers
creepy.
match up. Visit Sevier County Chamber of Commerce.org for an entry
Is that the
form.
same person?
At people with
I
state
think she's
and
just saying
regional
changes it
funds.
to Tiki.
Need quality materials for your
For
next
sure.
project? Look no further than Trey.
Am I right about that,
Company in
Tiki?
Valiant, Oklahoma. Whether it's ag lime, sand, gravel, clay, or topsoil.
Is it
Trey
Kaya?
Construction
Kaya
has
on the
you
radio?
covered all the homes and businesses across
Kaya.
Curtin County. Call
Or is it like
580-236
the mile of cars in Norman? Kia.
To schedule a delivery. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook for updates. Just search
No,
Trey
I've always been Tiki.
Construction.
Oh, it must be a
Reliable,
different one. My bad.
And ready to serve you.
Oh, it's
Trey
creepy. Oh, yeah,
Construction,
he's right.
your go-to
Duh,
for
creepy
quality
on Tiki.
and service.
Winners of the Impossible
But
Question.
now there was
brought to you
another
by
Tiki.
Nova.
Oh,
Must
okay.
select their
Oh,
winners
that's
within
right.
30
Tiki
days.
Mike
KKBI
Sell or
Studio,
something like
108
that.
North Broadway,
Oh.
downtown Broken Bow. Gift certificates obtained will expire 30 days from date issued. To win, be the first caller at 580-584-3388 or 584-3372
Well,
with the
Soundhound, we
correct
just wanted
answer.
to change
One
it up a
prize
little bit.
winner per household per month, please. It's the Impossible Question
You'd
brought to
rather
you by
count
Nova.
Jay's boogers
Weekdays,
than mine?
7:45 a.m.
Hey,
on
now.
Jay and Laney J Live. Best Country.
I picked all mine. Can't count mine.
Well,
Bum, 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 bum.
thumbs up, y'all.
Thumbs up. Y'all ready to do this? It's Impossible Question time. Brought to you by Nova.
All right. It is that time.
That's right. It's time for Laney J to bring you the Impossible Question. Brought to you by Nova. Give us a call if you think you want to play and win. Give us a call at 584-3388 or
584-3389 or
584-3372. Those are the numbers to call if you want to play in and win. Today, what are they going to win?
today's Monday. You're going to win 4 tickets to the McCurtain Cinema with a large popcorn and 2 large drinks.
And the last few people that have won those have snatched them up because there's some great movies happening right now.
There are.
We'll be talking about those a little later,
some
too.
good movies coming
Yeah.
out, too. Okay, y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Yes. A new study shows if this place was in your home state and you had a free ticket, you still wouldn't go, like a majority of the rest of us. What is it?
Uh-oh. Where you ain't going?
Where are we not going, Shuggy?
Give me that question again.
A new study shows if this place was in your home state and you had a free ticket, you still wouldn't go, like a majority of the rest of us. What is it? Man. So, okay, never mind. I'm asking for hints. And Cassie throws out something crazy.
What is that, Matt Cassifer?
It's
Macamee Manor?
probably, I think
Macamee
it's
Manor?
a haunted house.
I got
maybe,
you. I
or
got you.
something like that.
So a very, very popular haunted house location. Great answer. Not what we're looking for, but that's a great start.
That's what it was.
Ooh, J-Lo Ha says the State Fair. Like
Ew.
the great State Fair of Oklahoma.
Where the wind comes with it. Oh, sorry.
Amityville. Ooh, where's
I
that?
would go there.
Where's Amityville? The Amityville House of Horrors or whatever is that?
I don't
Was that
know
it?
what's that massive. Where is that?
All right, let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Circus.
The circus. That's a great answer. Not what we're looking for. Ray says a snake breeding facility. Great answer. Not what we're looking for. Laney J, can you save her life?
A place like a.
But she hung up on
Okay, no. Well,
She
you're
was
a
like, you
loser.
can't save my life, so I'm not even going to
That's
wait
right.
around and let you try.
I wasn't going to. Okay, New York is where the Amityville house is.
I got you.
I was thinking Massachusetts for some reason.
J-Dub says the dentist. Hopefully there's a dentist in your hometown
Well, you don't need a free ticket to go there.
or in your state. All right, let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
The Super Bowl.
Ah, great answer. The big game. Not what we're looking for. Laney J, can you save his life?
NASCAR.
NASCAR. If the NASCAR was in your home, that's a great answer. I like it.
You know, because some people are like, no, we ain't going.
Wouldn't even go even if I had a free ticket and it was right
That's
here
right.
at home.
Yeah,
That's
ain't
a great
nobody
answer.
going to no spider pit either.
Or a zoo, says Taylor. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Hockey.
To a hockey game, not a hockey game. It's not going to be any type of professional game, but that's a good answer. Laney J, can you save her life?
Ice skating.
Ooh, ice skating. That's a good answer. I like it. Not what we're looking for.
Okay, you guys, here's the question again. A new study shows if this place was in your home state and you had a free ticket, you still wouldn't go, like the majority of the rest of us. What is it? You still wouldn't go.
Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
PBR.
Ah, a pro bull riding event. Not what we're looking for. Laney J, can you save his life?
I can't.
Oh, no. Darn.
I'm thinking.
She's thinking. A football game. It's not going to be a sporting event like that, but that's a good answer. Not going to be any kind of sporting event like professional sports or even college or even high school.
Okay.
A lot of there are high school events in every town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't, again, something that's not in your hometown for sure.
Okay.
Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Taylor Swift concert.
That's a great answer. We're going to knock out all concerts. It's not any kind of concert,
That's
Laney J.
horrible. The carnival.
It's not any carnivals. That's a great answer. It's not Disney World, Susan, but I'm going to say that's probably the closest answer we have had. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
A carnival?
It's not any kind of carnival. I'd say Disney World may have been the closest answer we've had. Laney J, can you save her life?
Legoland.
It's not Legoland. I like it. We're in there now. An award show like the Grammys.
Yeah,
Great answer,
no,
Kyla.
ain't
It's
going.
not
That
it.
is my favorite answer.
I like that. That is a good answer. All right, let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
The circus.
It's not a circus. It's not a puppet show or a water park.
What about a magic show?
It's not a magic show. Great answer.
Okay.
I like it. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Some kind of wrestling.
No, it's not going to be a sporting event of any kind. Laney J, can you save their life?
A play.
It's not a play of any kind, but that's also a great answer.
This is a hard one.
We have had two closest answers, and I'm going to back up my closest answer. I'm going to say a...
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It was quite audible. Nice gurgle.
I didn't know
Hey,
it was coming.
that was a good full-on gurgle. Be proud of it, Laney J.
Okay. All right.
It's not going to be... Okay, so Taylor White now has that answer and another answer combined are the closest answers, but it's not an it is an amusement park. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Political event.
No, it's not any kind of political event or any kind of electoral event. Again, amusement park is one of the closest answers I've had. If I give you the other closest answer and put them together, you'll know exactly what it is. So I'm not going to give it to you just yet. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Opera.
It's not the opera. That's a great answer.
Six Flags?
It's not Six Flags, but that's a great answer. Somebody could be listening from Six Flags right now on the chat. So that couldn't be the answer because it's not in your hometown, no matter where you're listening right now. Let's go to this line here. Oh, they hung up because it was in their hometown. It's not Hershey. Somebody could be listening from Hershey, Pennsylvania right now. Let's go to this line here. Actually on the chat, not listening on the terrestrial radio. Let's go to this line.
Good morning. What's your answer?
The ocean.
It's not the ocean, but that's a great answer. Technically, somebody could be watching our chat from the ocean side. Laney J, can you save her life?
No.
All right, so it is an amusement park, but it's definitely not in anybody's town that's listening. And I know that for a fact for one reason only. There's water parks in some towns that are listening. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Universal Studios.
No, somebody's listening from Orlando right now. Laney J, can you save their life?
Mars.
It's not Mars, but now if there was an amusement park on Mars, that would be the closest answer because it's not real. I just gave it away. I just gave it away. I just
Oh.
gave it away. Who's got the first correct answer? Calling in now. Or I'm sure somebody's going to put it on the chat. I just gave it away.
Well,
I literally gave it away. This guy's got it, or gal's got to have it. Let's go to this line.
good morning. What's your answer?
Car races.
No, there's car races in this area, actually.
And those are real.
Yeah, and they're real. Real life car races, my friends.
I think I have it.
I know I thought y'all had it. It's not Atlantis, David, but that's a great answer. If Atlantis was in your pond, I wouldn't go anyway. Great answer, David. It's not Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Oh, man, that's what I had.
Is that it? I thought
Yeah.
you really had it. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Imaginary.
Imaginary what?
Uh,
That's not a name
oh
of a place.
my goodness. All right, let's go. Let's try someone that's got a good answer.
Good morning. What's your answer?
What is Coney Island?
No, Coney Island's real. All right. I really thought telling you that it was a fake amusement park would just immediately give it away.
I'm trying to think of it, but
Ooh, you think you might have it?
maybe.
All right, let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Jurassic Park.
It's Jurassic Park!
I love it.
Who do we have on the phone?
It was Christy Poole.
All right, Christy.
I know that's right, Christy. Great job.
Congratulations. Come by the radio station and pick up your movie tickets.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a great day. Christy Poole gets the dub.
Yay!
Sweet.
Good.
An
That was
alien.
what I was thinking.
An alien amusement park, which kind of what Jurassic Park would be.
We're not going to Area 51. Or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. No, most people said, nah, I ain't going to Jurassic Park. Even if it was a real thing, I had a free ticket, and it was in my hometown. I didn't have to travel very far.
Oh, Rayway was screaming it out there on the top.
Good for him.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. Jurassic Park, you know what? I might go
Really?
if I was in better shape.
Yeah.
If I could outrun something.
You can outrun most people.
I guess it doesn't matter who you are. You can't outrun a dinosaur.
As long as you not run the slowest person, you're good.
But if I
Because
could
dinosaurs
be
can eat them.
in one of those pods to where like they couldn't dent it or
Yeah.
pierce it with their
But
teeth.
we found out that the Tyrannosaurus Rex could absolutely
You're right.
destroy it.
You're right. I would like to fly over Jurassic Park. That's funny. I love it. That was a great one.
Yeah, yeah. Wolford actually answered the question before we even started the live. Isn't that awesome? All right. Yeah, in a survey of 5,600 U.S. adults, would you even support or oppose the efforts to restore extinct dinosaurs? The answer, 57% said they oppose. And then they said, well, if they created the theme park with those live dinosaurs in your backyard, you know, basically in your hometown, and you gave you a free ticket, would you go? 50% said absolutely not. Only 29% said, yeah, I'd go for with a free ticket.
Yeah.
Man, I've watched all of the Jurassic Park movies, and I'm pretty sure I would not, because they all end in bloodshed. You know what I'm saying? There's not a single one of them where people didn't
That's
get
right.
off.
You're right. Yeah. I mean, it's terrible.
Yeah, Tide Pods stop dinosaurs, 100%.
Oh
Just
my
getting one of
gosh.
those, brother.
This idiot. I was talking about it. Never mind. Ray says his wife would be the first in line for Jurassic Park.
Really? I can see that. I mean, not that I know his wife very well. I just could see some people are like, out, bring it. I want to be there.
Charlotte had said Neverland, but I'm thinking that we would all might want to go to Neverland.
No, I'm good.
You
I
don't
don't need
wanna
to
go
hang
to
out with
Neverland?
Peter Pan.
Oh, Peter Pan.
Remember the real story when it came out? What Peter Pan was?
Are you about to ruin my childhood? Because
Oh,
I don't know.
Absolutely. You haven't heard?
No.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? It's the dark side of the Peter Pan story and what it was really about. It actually wasn't for kids. You
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Oh, y'all got to look it up. Do some Googlings. Do some you Googlies. Somebody, I think there's a separate name for it or something. I saw it on the chat. All right, I'm getting interrupted by myself, so I guess we'll just let me talk. How about that? She's gonna look it up. I'm gonna see if I can find what I was looking at. But yeah. Kyla says, yeah, there's literally 6 movies that tell us why Jurassic Park is a terrible idea.
That's right. You are absolutely right.
Your tri-state area weather forecast brought to you by Pine Cellular. Coverage when it matters most.
Clear.
Partly sunny skies with a
Yeah,
chance of
okay, so,
showers and a mitten high near 78
actually,
degrees.
Peter Pan was stealing these children from their bedrooms, and Hook was trying to save them. I'm pretty sure that was the gist of the story.
All right, that doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah, Possum, we talked about that last week. That's why the impossible question covers that. Because when they started talking about it, they shot a questionnaire out. Would you go to a Jurassic Park? And most people are like, no, I'm good. I'm one of the few that would take my chances and go see the dinosaurs. You know, wanting to see the dinosaurs, absolutely. I may let it be open a year before, you know what I mean? Let a couple of breakouts happen to where they fix the cages.
Right, yeah.
I mean, I absolutely want to see some dinosaurs in real life, for sure.
So Peter didn't want to grow up, and he killed those. It says that Hook and his pirates were actually Peter's victims.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't want to get too much into it because then I'll be over here.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're right. So it says that man.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I did not.
And if you look at all the details that gives, it's kind of interesting to see if that's true or if it's just somebody made it up. You know what I mean? Probably just made up after the fact because you can get some details about anything, put them together and make it, oh, look at these coinky dinks.
I didn't know.
The Oklahoma Highway Patrol says 18-year-old Avery Osmondson was just 2 miles from her home when she lost control of her vehicle Saturday morning and was ejected 78 feet because she was not wearing a seatbelt. From high school this week. The Oklahoma City streetcar will temporarily be suspended early this week.
Every year we hear about stuff like that.
We have one right here in town.
I know. It's heartbreaking. All right, Chad, we got to take a quick time out. We'll be right back after these messages.
I said the other kid's doing a little bit better.
Oh, man.
Peter Pan. Was it bad?
I'm going to play the song for you now so you can talk about it when we come back.
Oh, Chrissy Poole says she will go to Jurassic Park. What is wrong with y'all? Just take Jeremy. You'll be fine.
Let's talk about consumers making decisions at the
It is, Gente.
Through our checkoff funded consumer market research, 60% of consumers spend less than 30 minutes a night preparing dinner during the week. Beef is a convenient, versatile choice for a quick meal, as demonstrated by the definite uptick in beef consumption at home. Because consumers feel the pressures of inflation, they're looking for ways to save and be efficient with their grocery store trips. Recipe development by the Beef It's What's for Dinner culinary team showcases how consumers can prepare less expensive cuts of beef and how to do it with more leftovers. Also, recipes are highlighted in categories such as one dish meals at 30 minutes or less to inspire convenient and accessible beef meals for all ages. Checkoff funded content creators and influencer partnerships nationally and in Oklahoma also showcase low-cost, simple beef recipes that are easy to make at home. Through the Beef Checkoff, we are working to keep beef top of mind with consumers every day.
Thanks, Heather. Lots of great information generated by the Beef Checkoff. To learn more, go to drivingdemandforbeef.com.
Horatio State Bank has been proudly serving customers since 1905. Personal and business checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs, IRAs, a variety of loan options, online banking. There are many services that Horatio State Bank offers. Explore their website, HoratioStateBank.com, or visit with their friendly staff at one of their branches. Conveniently located in Horatio, Foreman, and Ashdown. Experience the difference in banking with outstanding customer service. Horatio State Bank, member FDIC.
Here's the latest sports from the Radio Oklahoma Network. I'm Dave Lanning. The Oklahoma City Thunder beat Denver at their own game Sunday. The NBA's youngest team made all the clutch plays in crunch time against an experienced squad teaming with a championship pedigree. They knotted the second-round series 92-87 and won Game 4. Again, that evens the series 2-2. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored 9 of his 25 points in the fourth quarter, pulling the top-seeded Thunder from the brink of a 3-1 deficit against a Denver team known for closing out their games. Now, the reigning 2025 Southeastern Conference regular and co-tournament champion Oklahoma Sooners, the number 2 seed overall in the softball tournament championship in the NCAA. They host the Norman Regional this week, May 16th through the 18th. Heading to Love's Field will be California, Omaha, and Boston. OSU softball making its 9th consecutive appearance in the tournament as they'll be competing in the Fayetteville Regional in Arkansas. Dave Lanning on the Radio Oklahoma Ag Network.
The Oklahoma Wheat Commission is pleased to invite you to the 2025 Oklahoma State University Wheat Variety Testing Plot Tours, starting now and running through the latter part of May. 20 locations around the entire Oklahoma wheat belt. You can check out all the OSU varieties that you know and love, as well as several of the experimentals that have been rolled out by the OSU Wheat Improvement Team led by Dr. Brett Carver. That includes the newest experimental line that's just received a name, Orange Blossom CL+. These tours and associated programs being put on by OSU Research, funded in part by the Oklahoma Wheat Research Foundation, which is supported by checkoff dollars from the Oklahoma Wheat Commission. Go to okwheat.org and scroll down to the 2025 OSU Wheat Variety Testing Plot Tours graphic so you can click on View Tour Locations. The Oklahoma Wheat Commission, working hard for Oklahoma wheat producers.
Hey, I'm Leslie, a licensed therapist and host of Hey Therapist. Each week, I'm here to have real conversations about mental health, the things we all go through but don't always talk about, from managing anxiety and stress to improving your relationships and healing from trauma. I'm bringing expert insights and personal stories to help you live a healthier, happier life. Whether you're working through something tough or just want to feel a little more grounded, you'll find practical advice here. Join me on Hey Therapist, available anywhere that you get your podcast and at heytherapist.com.
Jay and Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. on Best Country 106. Warning, Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
Wake up, don't just lay there.
We them boys!
Oh, granite stone.
The Eagles trying to beat them boys. JK, I'm just being honoring. I'm just being honoring. I like that the Eagles beat the Chiefs, right? For the championships.
They did.
For sure.
Gotta wake up, get up.
Huh? What?
I said, did they?
Yeah, I think so. What the Eagles? I forget.
It was.
I be forgetting things.
Get a move on.
Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. Put your hands together.
Here we go. That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J.
And I'm outstanding. Thank you so much. We do want you to know, though, one of the first things we'd like to talk about this morning is a lost man in Hochatown. Josh Mitchell. He was last seen, I should say last seen, he was last spoke to last night as he was trying to make his way back to where he left from. He had walked off and was trying to get back, and unfortunately, his phone died about the time that they were trying to get him back. So again, this is the post I found in Hochatown, Oklahoma page this morning. It says, quote, "My son went hiking at Many Rivers Retreat today around the river. His phone died tonight, and the sheriff is helping to locate him. If anyone sees him, please message me or call the sheriff's office. He was grieving the loss of his father on Mother's Day and wandered too far. If anyone can help search, please DM me. And that was at the Many Rivers retreat about 2 a.m. this morning. And since then, she's posted kind of where he was last seen. According to the chat there, the last area he was known. So there is some more information there. It says here his name is Joshua Mitchell. He was wearing black sweatshirt, joggers, and tennis shoes with a New Orleans Saints cap. He's about 5'11", 250 pounds. And at 2 a.m., he was gone about 24 hours. So at this point, we do know, we spoke with the sheriff, Bruce Shirey, this morning, and he said that the search party is out looking for him now, and they'll let us know as soon as he's located. So
that's right.
We're hoping he is found safe and sound.
Yeah, me too. I think he will be. It may take a little bit.
I mean, he's grown. Some may think a child because of it being a mom posting about her son, but he is an adult. So that is helpful, I believe.
Yes.
And if you need to see his photo there, you're welcome to do so at the Hochatown, Oklahoma page.
Yeah. That's
our heart goes out to his family.
Absolutely. It's tough.
Here's a picture of him. Here's a picture of him in his hat and hoodie. So let me show this to the chat real quick. That way you can see. Of course, my phone is a little. I want to clean this off. Sorry. But again, you can go to facebook.com/KKBIFM, YouTube at KKBIFM, Twitch, and you'll get a photo. This is actually his hat and hoodie that he was in when he was last seen. So there you go. That's a good photo of him too. Nice smile. I sure hope he's found safe.
Me too. That's yeah, I'm sure that he'll be okay. It didn't get too cold last night.
Correct.
Which it was probably, with it being cold, he could probably just run in place or something, to warm up. It wasn't
that cold, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think we have to worry about hypothermia. He was dressed in a hoodie, so that definitely helps. Things of that nature. But of course, we do know wild animals and things of that nature, and somebody that's not familiar with the area may not be as equipped as someone who would. What are you talking about?
If I was stuck in the woods all night, I'd be terrified.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Even knowing the area. So, all right. Let's see here. Laney J, I got a question for you.
What's that?
What is your worst habit? Or your grossest, or your weirdest habit? Do you have any habits that you think probably not very many people have this? Anything stand out?
No. There's got to be something.
Any habits there's something that you'd be like, I don't know if normal. Hey, I'll give you a habit. I don't know if it's as a habit as much, but it's something that has come up in the chat a few times here lately. A woman was talking about how women should be allowed to be more hairy, basically. It's like, she was basically saying, embrace your natural self. Don't shave, certain places that ladies normally shave or whatever. So I'm like, man, I'm a dude over here trimming my, let's use my underarm hairs, for example. I trim them so it doesn't collect as much moisture, i.e. doesn't smell as bad.
I can understand that.
But I didn't say all that. I was like, man, I'm a guy over here trying to trim some of that away, and y'all are trying to grow it, laughingly. And she was like, well, why do you even trim yours? And I was like, well, because, stink.
Yeah,
right?
Hair
Traps moisture, which creates odor due to bacteria. So I just trim it to make it less stinky, less need to apply deodorant. And she was like, oh, I guess I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, that's
well, come on now. It's always a guy's always just trying to say you're wrong if somebody comments something opposite of what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just stupid. Yeah, you do. I mean, I always know. I'll be like, oh, dang, I need to go ahead and shave. It's been a week, or whatever. My hair grows fast, but I don't like to be hairy. So I get it. Now, my chin, sometimes I be forgetting.
You let that go?
Yeah. No, I get it though, but some people do that. I mean, there are people that you could cuddle up to like a teddy bear in the wintertime. Y'all know who you are. Don't want to shave.
Hey, shave if you want. Don't shave if you want. It's not up to me. I'm cool with you however you want. I'm it ain't gonna bother me. I'm just saying, less hair means less bacteria,
Well,
means less odor.
and-
Just for the record.
As Jim Tay said, the deodorant clumps up in the hair.
Exactly.
And then it's not, dissolved to do its job. So if you want to be hairy and clumpy and stinky, you go right ahead.
Exactly.
It's your choice.
So, ladies, I'm saying you will not be less of a woman if you choose to let the stink hair grow out. But understand, you may have less friends. We'll be back with Inside the Industry up next.
For 48 straight years.
I mean,
Ford F-Series.
Oh, it's the stinky one coming.
I mean, what do they smell like? Do they smell like chicken shit or BO? I mean, it's just, you'll be like BO and then nobody want to be around you.
You never heard of that, Lisa? Tell your man to try it. You'll stink less. Promise you that. I sweat all the time anyway, so the less hair on me to capture the sweat and create odor, the better.
And you know what? Here's the thing. Let's just be real here. If you completely shaved your armpits,
Yeah.
I wouldn't care.
And it'd be itchy for a minute. That's why I wouldn't shave them.
Well, it would
For
be
me.
itchy. But if you did that for comfort for yourself, that doesn't make you anything but a normal human being.
Gotcha. I see what you're saying.
Because it can be uncomfortable. And some women will be like, oh, you shave your armpits. You must be. Meh, 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 meh." No. If it helps you to be comfortable, then that's what you should do.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Exactly. That's right. It's time for Laney J and her industry updates.
Got me mad this morning. NBC has canceled the Night Court reboot after 3 seasons and Suits LA after 1 season, along with The Irrational, Found, and Lopez versus Lopez.
Dang.
Man,
Everybody getting canned.
they canceled a lot. Law and Order, and of course SVU, all that was renewed.
Of course it was.
And
For the
NBC
3200th season.
NBC is developing Blue Bloods, which is the sequel is Boston Blue, and it's going to have Donnie Wahlberg in it. I like Donnie Wahlberg. Blue Bloods was a good.
I liked it.
Yeah, I did
enjoyed
too.
it.
So that's going to be a spinoff. Ooh, ABC has renewed American Idol for its 24th season overall. And the 9th on ABC, Shark Tank as well, Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, Celebrity Jeopardy, The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. How long has that been running? Spotify introduced a new snooze feature. You got something for me?
Well, you mentioned American Idol.
Yeah.
So I was just going to say that Dolly Parton was actually recently asked why she would, if she would ever do like an American Idol type
What'd
thing.
she have to say?
Ever be a judge on a talent competition show like American Idol or The Voice?
I've been asked to do that a lot of times. It's too hard for me. That's why I don't accept it, because I know how sincere everybody is. Even if they're not that good, they believe they are, and I just can't hurt people.
Oh, I love that. That is a Dolly, absolutely, that's a Dolly answer. Great.
Yeah,
Aw.
that was great.
They think they think they're good, and I just can't destroy their dreams.
I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I expect nothing less from Dolly,
100%.
Spotify introduced a new snooze feature where users can temporarily remove songs from the recommendations for 30 days. Okay.
If you don't like it, you don't have to keep popping up.
That's good. That's good, I guess. Sabu. Is it Sabu? I wasn't sure how to pronounce his name. I'm pretty sure
I think it is.
He was the hardcore wrestler in the 1990s, and he was briefly with WWE in the mid-2000s. He passed away at the age of 60. His real name was Terry Brunk, and they've not had a cause of death for him. So
Wow.
I know it's something, ain't it? And Marvel's Thunderbolts photography topped the box office with 33.1 million in its second weekend. It's a total of 128 in America and 272 globally. That's a lot. Sinners held the second spot, grossing 21.1 million domestically and just 68 million internationally. So, and a Minecraft movie remains in third place, and it's been there for several weeks. That's been probably at least a month or longer that Minecraft has been there. The Accountant 2 stayed in fourth, earning 6 million, and Clown in a Cornfield barely entered the top 5. Is that a scary movie?
It has to
I'm
be,
gonna
right?
have to go watch it.
It has to be.
Maybe I'll wait for it to come out. But Clown in a Cornfield, it sounds really corny. like I need to watch it. I love stupid, scary movies. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's dumb. I like it. And then Peacock orders Ted animated series with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
And Amanda Seyfried.
Seaford.
Whatever.
Seaford.
And Jessica Barth. I think that's going to be cool.
Nice.
Did you see the Ted movies?
I have not actually.
They were
No.
funny.
I can't say that I have. You're being attacked.
Scared something out of me. Man. Anyway, that's it for Inside the Industry.
Thank you so much. Hey, don't forget Parts House, 12 North Broadway, downtown Broken Bow. They have the implements you need for this spring. It's going to be summer before you know it.
It is. And Parts House right here.
Yeah, this one right
On
here.
Broadway?
12 North Broadway. That's the one.
Yes. I was trying to finish.
Oh, my
Get
bad.
words
My bad.
out.
Yeah.
No, Parts House has great customer service. That's something that I hear about them all the time.
Absolutely.
And they've got what you need. And you know what the thing about them too is if there is anything that you're specifically looking for that they don't have, they're going to let you know where you can get it. They are super cool about that. They're like, hey, we don't have it, but you could get it over here. But there's probably not going to be anything that they don't have that you're looking for because they've got all kinds of stuff in there. They have stuff for your cars. You know, if you need batteries, Jay gets his car batteries there. Your oil change stuff, you get that there.
The great thing is if the battery goes bad and you just bring it there, they'll replace it.
Yes.
It's awesome.
And of course, they got everything you need. They got those, what are those trimmers called? What are those trimmers called?
The hedge trimmers?
Yes, hedge trimmers.
Oh, yeah.
They got those.
I'm about to have to trim my hedges.
I'm telling you, have you bought a new hedge trimmer yet?
Not yet.
You're going to have to get one.
I know.
That's a good idea.
Parts House, 12 North Broadway, downtown Broken Bow.
They open at 7:30.
They're there
Yeah.
right now, waiting on you.
They are.
Matter of fact, when I drive by, usually they're there already.
They're already.
Absolutely.
I believe it.
Got some Rascal Flats. Life is a Highway. Best Country Update next. Bum, bum. Claire. All right. Let's see if there's anything good on the chat. Hope you mean in I hope you mean in your yard. Thunder Buddies. I like it. I'm going to miss the irrational and found. Irrational found? I don't get it.
Hey, Dylan 4L, your band, man.
He's trying too hard.
Yeah.
Hey, quit trying so hard, Dylan. This is your last opportunity.
What do you
Otherwise,
say?
Lisa will put you in the corner. Mute you. Muted.
Don't come on our chat and call Dolly Parton.
Oh.
Good morning.
Although Loretta Lynn's cool, I don't know if I'd pick her over Dolly. I've met them both. Dolly was much more personable. We'll just put it that way.
I agree.
Now, if you're going music, Dolly Parton has had the more successful career as well. I do like Coal Miner's Daughter. That's a great song. Louisiana Woman, Mississippi Man, also a great song. Who's she? She don't check on us Cherokees. I don't get it. What's he mean by that?
He probably, I don't know.
What do you mean by that, Dylan? You're going to have to be more specific. Dolly doesn't check on you Cherokees. What do you mean by that? Oh, what did your Dolly story mean? What did your Dolly story say? Maybe he's talking about your Dolly story.
My Dolly story.
Did you have a Dolly story?
No.
What did it say? Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah. Oh, it was the
I was talking
audio?
about American Idol.
It was the audio.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't guess I knew
I
what
don't
she
know
said.
what he's talking about. He just
Choctaw
said that
or Cherokee.
she didn't.
Oh. Your fans remind Liz. Your fans reminded you complete the set heart me as live goal. Okay, my bad. You got it. Where's my live goal? Oh, wait a minute. We got a goal here. When them fires happen, bro, you're worried about what a celebrity says about fires? Here we go again. Do you also have a better way for them to spend their money too? Here we go again. Yeah, they should donate their money to me too. They should be more supportive of me, not whoever they're supporting. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry you didn't get the direct support you felt like you needed from her. Yeah. Oh no, Jen. If Mr. So's and So's, whoever he is, had the millions, I guarantee he could have helped everyone in the world. He would have enough money to help everybody. I'm sure he's donating all of his money that he has to the less fortunate, and his extra time too. You know, so he is a warrior for the people. He's just misunderstood. That's all. Good morning, James. What up?
Good morning, James T. Hall.
James T. Hall.
I
love it.
I'm being corny.
Cameron, Abigail. What's the love coming in this morning? We're already up to 11,000 likes. I guess I'll smash some push-ups since I'm competing in jiu-jitsu now. Again. Although the wife fed me a bunch of junk over the weekend, and I think she's trying to sabotage.
Uh-oh.
Morning, Abigail. Thank you for the energy, Renee.
Jay and Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. Best Country 106.
I thought Loretta was dead.
Looking for a place where comfort meets affordability? Briarcliff Apartments and
I met her I let Loretta in like 2 years before she died in DeQueen, Arkansas. When she did
high-speed fiber optics,
benefit
heat
show
water
there.
included, plus a playground for the kids. Briarcliff is designed for easy living. Located at 901 Southwest Van Buren Street, where rents are based on your income.
Man, hold on to that, Dylan. Hold on to that for the rest of your life. Hold that hate in your heart for a woman that does so much for so many because she specifically didn't do something for you. You should hold on to that hate in your heart.
Listeners don't just hear your ad, they take action. A great radio
It'll make you a better
campaign
person
sends
overall.
people straight to your website and social media,
Oh!
boosting engagement and turning listeners into loyal customers.
Oh, is that what? Oh, man, you're one of those. Oh, you're one of the. Oh, you even try to bring race into it. Oh, that's it, Lisa. He's out. Hate it for you. Bye for life, G. Dylan is gone for life, G. Ha!
G-Easy.
All right.
Wow, 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 wow.
All right, it's time for Laney J to go inside the country entertainment news.
Yeah, fresh off releasing her new single, More to Lose, Miley Cyrus posted an Instagram story that personally addresses the rumors she's currently feuding with her parents, Tish and Billy Ray. Fans noted that Tish had recently unfollowed Miley on Instagram.
So it's Tish's problem, not Miley's.
That's right.
Okay.
She said she rarely comments on rumors. She said, but my mama and I are too tight for anything to ever come between us. She's her best friend.
I like it.
As to her complicated relationship with her father, she said, my dad and I have our challenges and have had them over the years. Now in my 30s, family is my priority above all else.
Nice.
I'm at peace knowing bridges have been built and time has done a lot of healing. So, in other words, Miley is politely telling you guys to mind your own business.
I think that's exactly what she's saying. And that's probably the most polite thing that Miley Cyrus has said to the the public or the newspapers or however you want to put it, the paparazzi in a long time.
Yeah.
Nicest way she's put it.
You guys know, I told y'all about Morgan Wallen was playing golf in Ireland with old Tom Brady. Broke my heart. He knows I don't like Tom.
Right.
And he just continued on. I would like to say that on Apple Music today, Morgan Wallen has 17 of the top 17 songs on Apple Music.
Wow.
Also, his new song is out, Superman. It's a great song if you guys haven't heard it.
All right.
He wrote it for his son. It's a wonderful song. And he addressed recently his early exit from Saturday Night Live during an appearance where he was talking with someone. He performed 2 songs from his album and explained why he left during the credits on Saturday Night Live.
Could you fix a TV if it was on SNL?
I could change it for sure.
Seriously. SNL. Did they make you mad?
No, I was ready to go home. I've been there all week.
Did he get your plane? Get me to God's country.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was ready to go.
I was ready to go. I've been there all week. I was done.
It's like it's that simple. I don't think he was being rude about it either.
No.
He's just like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally get it.
Peace off. I'm pretty sure is what he said on the way out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's right. I think it's awesome. Men's Journal says that Jelly Roll and Post Malone were recently performing in Dallas, and Jelly pointed to Malone's cowboy jersey and said, "Ain't never been no winners." Jelly Roll was bashing on them boys while they were in Dallas. He better knock it off.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Lainey Wilson said that being inducted into the Grand Ole Opry was the biggest moment of her career and winning these awards and stuff. And she said she feels like she's in this crazy cool club. And this has simply been a dream of hers for her whole life. I think Lainey Wilson's very humble and very thankful for her fame and her success.
I agree.
So, I mean,
She had been doing it for a while before she hit the fame. So
yeah.
Sometimes when you have a long, hard grind to get there, you appreciate it when you're on top.
You do. And, to know that she used to do Hannah Montana impersonations is crazy. Because you look at her now and you're like, she did that? She did. She did what she had to do to make it and try to get herself out there. So anyway, that's it for our best music update.
And just for the record, Renee, our bestie, did go to that concert.
Oh my gosh.
And she had video from like 3 feet away from him at one point. And she said, yes, I got that on video and posted it this morning on Facebook.
Yeah,
actually.
I'm still mad at
I'm
you,
just a little jelly. Renee, just a little jelly
you should
donut.
have not taken your daughter?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you should
took
have
us.
left her at home and took us.
Yeah, daughter
I mean, come on.
schmatter.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's funny.
my feelings were hurt, but whatever.
Yeah, I got over it pretty quick, but I also was hurt for a second.
I'm still salty. Whatever.
She likes to stay salty though, guys.
Whatever,
No
Renee.
worries. Renee says it was amazing. It was my sister, and she took me.
Oh, rub it in. Rub it in.
Did you hear what she just said? That your sister looks like your daughter, Renee? Those are fighting words, I think.
Ooh, maybe so. Sorry. I'm telling
My
you.
bad. That's pretty funny.
Y'all are awesome. That's cool, though. I'm glad you got to go. That's
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. My daughter is going on vacation with some friends of mine.
Yes,
They're
that's very exciting.
It is super exciting.
How do you feel about it, Mom? Is it the first long-term vacation away from you?
Yes.
Okay. How long is she going to be gone?
From a Monday to a Saturday.
Oh, okay. So like a week and a couple of days.
Yeah. So, and they've got some really.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Monday,
no,
almost a week.
Yeah,
5 days.
almost a week.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
5 days.
these people are friends of the family, or they're actually, they're family.
They are family. Yeah. They helped raise her, basically.
Yeah, that's why she is the way she
Yeah.
is. That's the bad part.
Absolutely. 100%. Any one of Nala's bad points came
Yeah.
from this
That's
this input.
They did. They came from my ginger.
I love it.
But no, they've got some cool stuff planned. And she was even talking about, well, I'm going to try to see if I can get her in to take her to Morgan Wallen, maybe eat lunch or whatever. I was like, you don't have to, you don't have to do that, because they've got stuff planned.
Okay.
Stuff for the kids.
Right.
But then she called me last night. She was like, you want one of those drinks and chairs? That's over at Eric Church's place. I'm like, yeah, you don't have to do that. And she's like, no, I'm gonna go experience some nightlife in Nashville. I was like, okay.
I love it.
But it should be fun.
That's cool.
It is, I'm glad that Nala wants to go. She is super excited. This morning she was getting ready for school. She's like, I'm ready to go to Nashville. I said, don't start. You ain't nobody. You were just a regular kid.
I
still.
love it. I'm ready to go to Nashville.
Yeah, like this place is so boring.
This is so yesterday.
Yeah. No, I think they're gonna have
That's
a
too
great time.
cute.
I'm
I love
so glad that she gets to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you get to experience that away from mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of be like a girl's trip in a way for her.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she'll enjoy it. She'll have a good time. And
already got her hair did. That's half the battle right there.
Telling
I
you.
love it.
So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Yeah.
I'm excited
I'm
for
very happy for her. I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, I bet.
And then they
You weren't invited, huh?
No,
Interesting.
I was, but I
Oh.
can't go because somebody else is already on vacation that one. I was like,
Oh, I'm already on vacation that week.
oh man,
My bad.
He's going on vacation.
Hey, I'm sure the besties wouldn't be too upset if we went Kincaid and Dallas for a week.
Oh man, wouldn't that be fun?
That's
No,
up to
we
you.
ain't doing that. No,
You ain't gonna do
No.
that to them.
No, I'll be
All right,
here.
all right.
Me and her, but I've got other stuff planned for us.
Okay,
Even if
good.
we did go, because initially, and my friend was like, well, you know what? We could just go back in July or August before school starts back. Me, you, and her, and this one and this. We'll just go back.
There you go.
And I thought that's a cool idea. And then she's like, "Nah, we're just gonna take her with us." She knew I couldn't go already. We don't want you to go.
You were, just for the record, we knew you were not going to be available, so you weren't invited.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad she's going to get to experience that. And then Jen says, heck no, we wouldn't care if y'all both was gone.
I know you guys.
So we appreciate
It'd just
that.
be weird.
Yeah, that's true. It is weird when we're both gone, even
Yeah,
just for a day.
It is strange, but we both really can't go because we have things we have to
Literally do.
Yeah,
Not
so.
just figuratively.
I'd love to go, but I mean, I know that it's not. I'm okay with not going. I think it'll be good for her to get away from me. Honestly,
I wasn't going to say that part, but since you did,
I'm
no.
serious. She's like overprotective mom. I think she's gonna have a great time.
What will she do without that helicopter over
I
her
know,
all the
right?
time?
I'm telling you. She won't know
I'm
what
kidding.
to do.
I'm kidding. Laney J is a great mom.
I don't know.
She's definitely an only child mother. Don't get me wrong. She is the mother of one child.
Yeah.
And I say that lovingly. You know what I mean?
My dad tells me all the time,
Okay.
you ain't a parent. You gotta have more than one kid to be a parent.
I don't know about all of that. I wouldn't go that far.
Thanks, Dad.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, 2 is definitely an entirely different experience than 1. But once you have 3 or more, you really can't tell the difference.
Well, and I think about that because I think about the way that the other parent is. Them 2 would not get along.
Yeah.
They would not. And then I think about, it's I don't have to share her with someone else.
Right.
That's someone else.
They made that decision a long time ago. Yeah.
So, and I think, man, if I had to share her, gosh, this might be tough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. It's all good.
Well, if you had to share her, though, this little trip wouldn't be a big deal. Think about it. Because she'd be gone like that all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Or not
right.
all the time, but
yeah.
She would be gone like that. So.
Yeah.
No, that's exciting.
It is.
Too fun. Hey, maybe we can have her on the show to tell us about her adventure.
Oh,
this
she
summer.
would love that.
I think we should lock her in for a time and day if she's available.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She'll be like, let me check.
Yeah, let me check my calendar,
check
Mom.
my calendar.
Yeah.
I got
She's
stuff
like,
to
I
do.
may be available about 9:30 because that's my sleep time. Anytime before that.
Right.
It's like, fine, we'll get you after swap shop then. No. 21 minutes after 8 or 2. No, I take that back. 21 minutes till the top of the hour, 9 o'clock. Man, this morning is flying by. We're running out of moonlight.
We are. Hey, listen up.
What you got?
Before you start that,
Okay.
the area where that gentleman is missing is the river over here off of Craig Road, back in there.
The Three Rivers area?
That's where that area is. He's not missing in Hochatown. He's missing off Craig Road.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where, that was from the sheriff. That's,
Awesome.
That's where he's at. He's
Well,
in
we did say
area.
that Three Rivers area, and obviously I'm not super familiar with
I
key
didn't-
names
right,
of
yeah,
stuff.
me
So I
neither.
and that's all they said was the Three Rivers area. So I just said, of course, my bad for assuming that was in Hochatown.
I did too.
My bad.
I did too. But if there's someone in that area,
In the Eagletown area?
No,
No. Where is
it's
it?
actually off the Craig Curve.
Craig, that way?
Yeah, if you go south of town.
Oh, yeah,
and turn
yeah.
on the Craig.
And then
Big curve.
Big curve. There's like a chicken houses off to the distance there.
If you go straight at that curve, there's
Okay.
a whole bunch of cabins back in there.
Got you.
On the
Got
river.
you.
So
Oh,
that's
okay.
where he's at.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Maybe
So like
so.
southwest of Eagletown, southeast of Broken Bow.
Yeah, it would just be southeast of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boom.
That's where it would
Hit
be.
that little corner there. You
So-
put a little diamond triangle there.
Yeah, he's somewhere in there.
Okay.
I
Wow.
bet you there's some people that live out there that are probably out there looking because they know the area. So that's a good thing.
So just in case you you weren't familiar or weren't here when we tuned in this morning and talked about it a couple times, there was a lost man. We now know that is not the Hochatown area, but that was the area there off Craig Road. His name's Josh Mitchell. He was wearing a black hoodie and a New Orleans Saints hat. So a black outfit. adult gentlemen. They've sent photos, posted photos on the Hochtown search page there. And maybe that's why I just assumed Hochtown initially because it was
on the Hochtown page.
So I apologize for saying that it was Hochtown.
Well, it's okay. If anybody knew where that was, they knew we was wrong. So.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. Touche. So, yeah, and we've talked about the fact that there are, wild animals in this area. So anybody that's not familiar with the area, we definitely know that could be more treacherous, especially for their loved ones who are back at home.
That's right.
We just hope he is found safe. And the sheriff's department has been looking at least since daybreak. I know that for a fact. We talked to the sheriff this morning. But I imagine they've been looking to some extent since they found out at 2 a.m. this morning.
Oh, yeah, I bet you that. Then they'll find him.
Yeah.
I think they'll find him safe and sound.
He is an adult, even though his mom was the one that put the search out. He is a full adult, I'd say in his 30s-ish, give or take. I couldn't tell you for sure. But so maybe he has got a little survival skills and he's just kind of camped it out. Like I said, he was dressed well for the cool that we had overnight and we didn't get too cold. So that at least that part of it is positive.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, we're going to keep it rolling, my friends. Randy Hauser.
I love this song.
Boom, boom, boom. We'll be back. It's Best Country 106. Good morning. Clear. Oh, man. Oh.
Lauren, I sent it to your messenger.
Lauren?
Yeah, she's wondering who was missing. She tuned in late, so I was just I sent
cool,
it to her
cool.
so she would know. Yeah, there is a lot of gravel pits.
Did you get a hold of him about the fake one sent?
Yes. Yeah, I'll message him after the show.
All right, cool.
Girl, I bet you thought I lost my mind out of the blue.
Into your sky.
No problem, Lauren. She said thank you. Girl, every now and then you got a night like this. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be singing. My bad. All right, chat. We'll be right back. Sipping on my blah. Running out of moonlight. We got anything to be playing anytime soon? What's any of the new stuff we're going to be playing?
Who has had a
what?
We need some new stuff, is what she's saying. Fix it, Laney J.
No. I was thinking of like games that we have decided to play recently. New games we've decided to play. New segments of the show. That's
Okay,
what I was thinking.
okay, gotcha.
I knew there was something. A couple of things we kind of.
Well, we grew up down by the railroad track, shooting BBs at old beer cans, choking on the smoke from a Lucky Strike somebody lifted off of his old man. We were football flunkies, southern rock junkies, cranking up the stereos, singing loud and proud to give me 3 steps, Simple Man and Curtis Slow. We were picking those. Got some discount knowledge at the junior college where we majored in beer and girls. It was all real funny till we ran out of money and they threw us out into the world. Yeah, the kids that thought they'd run this town ain't running much of anything. Just loving and laughing and busting our backs, and we call it all living the dream. These are my people. This is where I come from.
Chat, what y'all doing?
This life, everything we got, and then some. It ain't always pretty, but it's real. It's a way we were made, wouldn't have it any other way. These are my people.
Oh, I bet it was, Denny's.
Where we take it all week on
Good morning, Robin Howard.
Until we make it to a Friday night. And it's church league softball, holler about a bad call, preacher breaking up the fight. Then later on at the Green Light Tavern, well, everybody's gathering his friends. And the beers are pouring till Monday morning, and we start it all over again. And these are my people.
How many of y'all work from home?
You.
I'm just curious.
How many people listening or watching right now work from home? Boom.
You betcha.
Boom.
Sarah does, Swaggy does, Gente does.
Awesome.
I think
I do a
Bo
couple days
Vanessa
a week.
does, too.
Ray does. All right then. Y'all got nerve.
Yeah.
Even if we are a bit disturbed. Lisa does. Ash does. Man, there's a lot of y'all work at home. That's awesome. May we ask what you do at home? For work? I mean, technically, we could do our jobs from home. We could remote in on the show, and we could technically do our jobs from home.
We could.
It would be a little more difficult.
Wouldn't be near as fun.
Not near as engaging, I don't think. Closer for a mortgage lender. Medical billing for a foot doctor, insurance adjuster. Awesome. Medical claims examiner. Wow, that's a lot. Technical consultant. Program administrator for 8 seconds. For Section 8, sorry. I read that backwards.
I was going to say.
Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J Live. That was Rodney Atkins. All of you listening, if you're right now, you're part of our people. These are my people. This is where I come from. It's true, though. You're our besties, and we appreciate it.
That's right.
There's a lot of people. We were asking some of the people on the chat what they do if they work at home. And then, of course, a lot of them said, yes, they do. And then we're kind of finding out what all people do as a at-home work. So
That's right.
Let's see. This one is implementation tech for a medical company, operations manager, program administrator for Section 8, medical claims examiner, technical consultant, mortgage lender, closer for a mortgage lender, excuse me, Vanessa, medical billing for a foot doctor, insurance adjuster. I mean, there's a lot of great work from home situations.
There
here.
is.
RN. Ashley's an RN.
Cool.
Pre-service review nurse and done case management. Awesome. Writer. Yes, we knew Wolford as a writer. He writes quite a few things, multiple books to his, what do you call that? In his portfolio.
Yes, he
if
sure
you will.
does. Portfolio.
Plus, he makes stuff that we like to use here occasionally. on the
Yes,
show.
he does. I've read his books.
Yep.
Not all of them.
The
but
ones
some
that
of
you've been
them.
sent. Some of them.
Yeah, they're crazy.
They is crazy.
They were
That's
good
the best
reads.
way to explain it. They
Yeah.
crazy.
They were good reads.
Hey, we went to 41 team members today.
We did?
Nice.
Cool.
That's what's up. What's up, Dennis?
Dennis the Menace?
Dennis Rue.
Oh.
Or is it Rowe?
Maybe it's Dennis Rowe. What happens on Dennis Rowe?
Ooh.
Dennis Rowe?
I don't know.
These are my people. All right, sorry. It's a good song. Can't get it out of my head.
Yeah.
Can't get it out of my head.
Okay. So maybe Mother's Day didn't quite go as you planned it. And your mom made a bit of a fuss. Well, she's sorry. And she asked us to have Morgan Freeman apologize for her.
Okay.
Hello, I am your mother. I'd like to sincerely apologize for what a fuss I made about Mother's Day. But I sure did want that brunch you forgot to make reservations for. I mean, after carrying you for 9 months and changing your diapers and putting up with all your crap your entire life, is some eggs Benedict and a mimosa too much to ask? You never had to make reservations to breastfeed, did you?
Oh my gosh!
I'm so sorry for being such a burden. Apologetically yours, your mother.
Your mother.
I mean, that was like, I mean, that's the typical mom apology. I'll apologize, but
this is why I acted that way. I'm pretty sure Morgan Freeman showed the attitude mom wanted him to at the end of that.
I think so.
Your mother.
He did a great job. Great job being mother.
Oh, man.
Mother.
Hilarious.
I love it.
And in case you missed it this morning, we all have gross habits. I've asked Laney J what her grossest was, but she still hasn't told us.
You know, I don't know. At one point, my grossest habit would have been smoking because I smoked, for a long time.
I can see that.
That's
And then
gross.
you quit.
Right.
I love it.
Yeah. So, I don't know what else. Like I bathe daily. I wear clean clothes.
Thankfully.
So I'm not sure.
You wear deodorant?
Yeah, absolutely. After I braid my hair, my armpit hair, because we know, that's easy. That's good. I'm just kidding you.
And now, Dad Joke Theater.
My wife told me she would leave me if I didn't give up my disgusting eating habits. Oh, what did you do? I was so shocked I nearly choked on my toenails.
Join us again for another Dad Joke Theater.
That's the third time I played this morning. I've loved it so much.
That's actually funny.
Yeah.
It is. It's
Most
funny.
of them not. Most of them are not.
That's hilarious.
All right, we got 7.5 minutes till we get into El Swapping and Shopping. So,
Shopping and swapping. Sorry.
oh yeah.
Not really. I got you, Lane. I'll get that on Swap Shop. Thank you for commenting that. There.
Awesome
I got you.
sauce.
I saw your email too.
Got you.
Got you, Lane.
Lane.
Lane's such a strong name.
I mean, some great lanes in the world. You know?
There are. Laney.
Ah,
I got you. Yeah.
Not quite.
Woo-hoo.
In honor of our chatter earlier that got banned,
Yeah.
I'm going to play this song coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cha cha cha.
No. Actually, you know what? I'm going to play 2 songs coming up just for him.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Yeah. No,
I'm
it's
loving it.
definitely worth it.
Okay. We got to do our odometer winner too.
Yes. So far, last chance if you want to throw your odometer reading up on the chat in Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or
So-
TikTok, you're welcome to.
Is it everybody or a local?
Well, a local can use the McCurtain Cinema tickets.
Okay. Okay.
If
All right.
if somebody gets closer in the TikTok or something that's not local, then we'll give them a prize pack. We'll
Okay.
send them a logo pack.
Okay. Cool. Sorry. I was just clarifying.
Okay. No,
Y'all quit looking at me like that.
Ah,
Man, this Monday, don't start. Just kidding.
all right.
I'm on the verge.
Of what?
I don't know. A breakdown. Nah, I ain't breaking down.
No, I was gonna say you should never.
Nah. Ain't nobody. Nothing Wolford done.
What?
Mm-hmm. Mad at him now.
Oh no!
Do-do-do-do.
Oh no!
It's
Don't be mad.
Monday. KKBI.
Ooh, beautiful singing voice. Though.
KKBIQ102. Sorry. That's how that one lady, addresses us when she walks by.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, she got mad at us.
Why?
Ever since then.
She
That's
shakes
what
her
she
finger
does.
at it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
why she get mad at us for?
Because I'll have to tell you off the air.
Oh, okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie schmokie. All right. So on that note, I've got a couple of songs here.
Okay.
No.
Line them up. Sorry. Okay.
Actually, I
Everything's a
went ahead and threw 3 in there.
Cool.
This one's the first one to reminisce on Oh Boy, It'll Never Be Back. If he was still here, he could have got to hear it. Ah!
Too bad. Too sad.
We're listening to it at his expense.
That's right.
I know we're going to play 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton to shove in his face, too. Casey's on here with his burner account. Oh! Speaking of burner accounts, guess who followed us on Flip, Wolford?
Didn't take him long, did
Did
it?
not take him long at all.
He was probably waiting.
He was, he was.
Give me that.
He
piece
saw
of paper.
Wolford talked about flipping and jumped on there and found us.
Yeah, that's exactly what
And I can't find out how to block him yet.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
Yes, Jen Taylor. That one. Wolford. We'll just say he's trying to. He's probably going to cuss us out in the DMs. We'll just put it that way.
Give me that piece of paper.
This one?
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely pathetic. It's like, bro, you didn't get the hint when we blocked you on every other social media possible. You just jump on the first one we find that's new. I do know I can if once they DM us, I can block them. So we'll just have to wait till he comments or DM. He won't be able to help himself. He'll need to. It is an obsession. He'll need to tell us how well he's doing with the NFL right now.
Yeah, we'd like to know.
No.
That's funny.
Sheila and Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa's TikTok
Awesome.
and Sheila's love.
Lisa, we need to send Lisa
She done got everything. What are we gonna send her? Let's do it.
a T-shirt. Is he using the same name? Yeah, his real name. In that one. We'll just say he's not too sly when he robs people. That's backwards first. Last first. That way you know.
Ooh.
All right, Facebook Live, we're going to cut you off. Go to facebook.com/theswapshop, Lane. Facebook.com/theswapshop and get your items on the Swap Shop Live coming up next.